You be cool, mama. Be here and keep it tight and out of sight. I'ma shake the tree from the roots and rake up the fruits. Rip it up from the ground. Find out what's going down. Don't worry about tomorrow, mama, because tonight GMK is gonna make everything all right. Sir Mark, shut the fuck up. I knew that was you. I ain't even gotta look. Let's just send your ass back to Crenshaw Pete with his high ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
Hey Mike, how's it going, pal?
You better keep the beginning of that when I was laughing because all I saw was your fucking Sternbach about to take over Europe and he kept popping in and out of existence.
He won't stay. Kylo is vanishing.
It
He's
was me.
popping
I
in
was
and
in
out.
character and he took me out of character. So
He's popping in. He just
there he
popped
is
in. I
again.
don't know why he popping in and out. I tried to make him stay and he won't. So it's something to do with AI. I think there's a bug in the machine, a ghost in the machine, Mike. I don't know what else to say. So I'm
Love
not
that
gonna fuck
movie.
with it because I don't give a shit. You get
Have
stare
you seen that movie that you just quoted?
Ghost in the movie you just quoted?
No, no, the one you just quoted was from our robot. The dude talks about ghosts.
Oh, Ghost in the Machine?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that's been around for a long time, Ghost in the Machine. That's not just an iRobot quote. But yeah, I have seen iRobot. It's a good movie. It's a book,
Really,
too. I don't think I've
really.
read the book.
Oh, I've never seen the book, but it's probably
No.
one of my favorite Will Smith movies, to be honest.
It's
But hey,
not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all. I liked it a
no,
lot.
no.
Isaac Asimov. It's an Isaac Asimov book from back in the day.
Asimov. Oh,
Yeah. One of
speaking
the
of
guy,
books,
one of the
speaking of books,
grandfathers of sci-fi. What books? Oh,
yeah.
you're writing a book, right, Mike? Wait. We always do this, Mike. You get me off topic. We gotta
All right,
gotta
all
focus.
right. Do the
First,
quote. Do you know
let's
the
do the
quote?
quote because
There's no way you know the quote.
it sounds like something from Shaft, maybe. I don't
Yeah, I mean, it's not Chef, but it's like that.
close.
Hey,
What is it?
I posted a GIF from the movie earlier today.
Oh, yeah. I didn't recognize the GIF.
Black Dynamite. It's from the movie Black
Ooh.
Dynamite. One of my favorite. That's that Jai Mackay White, that big black dude who does
Is
karate.
that from the 70s or is that more
No,
recent?
it was filmed in like the mid to early 2000s, but
Okay.
it was set in the 70s, obviously.
Yeah, because that was like the era of that. What do they call it? What's that genre called? Like the it's like I don't want to be
Like
offensive, but it's
Shaft and
like
all the right,
jive kind of
right,
stuff. I don't
right,
know
right,
what
right,
it's
right,
called, but
right,
it's
right,
fun. It's like funky and funny and kind of
right.
cop shows and stuff.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you what, it's from head to toe, like boom mics in the scenes. They don't care. Like they do
I
everything you're basically not supposed to do. And like the premise of the movie is utterly hilarious. The way they, I mean, it's just you gotta watch it, man. It's a
yeah,
classic. To
I may
me,
have to check
it's
it
a
out.
classic.
I may have to check it out, Michael. May have to check it out. All right,
Gotta
so the
check it
movie
out.
quote is out of the way. Check that box. Now let's introduce ourselves for our faithful listeners, because we've got people on the Discord channel demanding episodes. Mike, can you even believe that?
Yeah, I mean, we went dark for a little while, and then we seemed to get our groove back like Stella. So
These assholes need
um,
to open up their pocketbooks if they want us to fucking record for them. What are
I
we
mean,
there?
I mean, look, we can. I was already thinking about it because, like, I already want to get the merch going because,
Merch going.
dude, I'm telling you, I already got your. I'm gonna send you your own Good Morning Korriban T-shirt when I get it.
Nice. I would love a Good Morning Corban
Oh,
t-shirt.
it's
That
even
would
gonna
be
have a quote
classic.
on the back, buddy, and it's
What
gonna
would the
have a
quote?
quote.
Which quote will you pick?
I mean, I was going to surprise you, but if you're asking, I mean, cooking with gas is a good one.
Come on. You got to come up with something more original than that.
What? That's you say it all the time. What are you talking about?
But it's a generic quote. And I don't
Oh, it
think I
is.
say it all the time. Cooking with
You
gas,
say it.
yeah, people say that all
Say
the
it.
time. Come on, Mike,
Say it. Say it. Say it.
get with the program,
All right,
buddy.
fine. I'll come up with
You
something
need
better.
to, yeah, put your thinking cap on, pal.
All right. But
And
yeah, I mean,
then
like, I would love to sell merch because I'm getting back, like I got some good news about the gym today. So, I'm moving forward with that, looks like. And then, I got this book coming out that, I wrote a sci-fi book that I'm hoping one of the people we know from Discord is helping me find an editor for. So, I got some things moving, but Yeah, if
Well,
you want to get back to once a week, like I know we took time off and we were dark for what, a year? How long did we go dark for?
no, it wasn't quite a year. It was like maybe 8 months or so.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, we were busy, man. Like I know you were busy and
It's
you had
been
work.
it's hard to do a weekly podcast. I don't know how people do it, frankly, with
Well, they do it because look at what Logan and Bones are doing. They're great at it. They spend every day at it.
Yeah, but how do they have time for like the fucking real
because they get
world?
paid for it. They go on
They
that
don't
site.
they
What's that
can't
live
get
site? They go on
paid
the live site at least once a week.
Twitch.
They go on Twitch all the time and
I
get
mean,
donations.
I
And
don't
they
know how
get
much they I
Bones
know
is
they
getting his merch going. Bones puts in a lot
yeah,
of work, not only for
I
Star Wars
guess.
Galaxy of Heroes, but Bones put in work for other games too.
I
So
guess. I don't know.
Bones
I
is
just
doing
I
his thing.
can't
I'm proud of him.
imagine they make enough to make it, the time investment and everything just seems to me like it wouldn't be worth it.
I mean, obviously they have their other jobs, but they use that as a source of income. And I don't know how much income they get, but I'm assuming they get enough to make it worthwhile and they love doing it. So, I mean, like we could
Well,
easily make a live feed at least every other week. And if people like it, they'll come see it, right? Like if you build
yeah.
it, they'll come kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably get some people to pay for it and everything and get donations and all that stuff, but
Right.
I don't want to. It would complicate my tax
Oh, wow.
portfolio,
You think you're gonna
Mike.
make that much money? You
It's
think
going to
for that?
complicate my tax picture, Mike, and
I
my
mean, not
accountant
to
would
be
never
that
allow it.
guy, as my buddy always makes, my buddy says stuff like, not to be that guy, but like, not to be that guy, but we are one of the longer running Star Wars,
Yeah, Mike, this is episode 115
yeah,
or
we've been around a
four.
long time, man. Like,
Man, 5 years. Actually, it is. We started in
yeah,
the summer of 2020. And here we are
yeah,
in January. It's January 30th, 2025. We're coming up. Ooh, we might have to do a
yeah.
5-year anniversary episode. Have to go
Maybe.
back to the archives and figure out what our first podcast publishing date was. And we'll have to do a 5-year episode. Mike, you better book it right now, buddy.
We were supposed to do a special 100th episode, and the only thing special about it was it never came out.
No,
It got
we
like,
100 number
it was
100
like
went
an
out, I'm
asterisk.
pretty
Remember, it was like
sure.
an asterisk next to it because we fucking, is that the one you deleted? Or is that the one that we
No,
didn't?
no, no. It wasn't the
Something
one I
happened.
deleted. Wait, oh, I'm on the wrong. Okay, hold on. I'm
I hear,
checking out.
I
I'm
hear.
digging into the archives
You
as
good,
we
Donald?
speak.
I that's a,
Well, this is episode 114, Mike. 114. First episode of 2025, I believe.
uh, yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't looked. Dude,
Yeah,
I'll
it
tell you what, it
is.
had been so long since I had done it. Like, I think the one I post the sound on, I
Yeah.
think that like they got a new ownership because it was different. Like re-sign in, like it was I forgot how to do the process a little bit. So
Yeah.
I
And
gotta stay on it just for that.
I believe our first episode was recorded on June 25th of 2020.
2020, huh?
Yes, June 25th of 2020. But before we go there, Mike, we got to quickly introduce ourselves. All right. I'm Sternbach, you're Mikey Blue Eyes. Good Morning Korriban podcast for those people who may have wandered into here and don't have no idea what they're listening to. And we're a Star Wars Galaxy Heroes podcast, right, Mike?
I mean, if you don't know what you're getting into, you just
You're
start playing the
crazy.
game
You're
and pick
crazy.
it up. We're on Discord. We're on Reddit, kind of. I hate Reddit. We're on Facebook, and we you can find us on all major podcast variables, and we're also on YouTube.
We should do a live episode, like face to face, like the one episode we did. We should do it in person, live episode, maybe get live guests. We should travel. We should go over the top. What do you think, Mike, for our
I've
fifth
never,
episode
I've
extravaganza?
never heard you talk like this. The only reason we aren't doing it is because of you, because
What
you're
are you
Secret
talking
Service.
about?
You're like a Secret Service agent over there. You never want to be on camera.
I have met you in person. I've sat at your house,
I know,
Mike,
but I've
at
tried
the
to. Remember when
table.
I went? Remember I went around the country and I was like, I went and I was with what's his
Yeah,
name? With
you met everybody. You met
uh
Draker and you met
Breaker. I met.
Logan
Yep. No, I
and
never met Logan. I've
oh, I
met
thought you met Logan.
Run
Draker. Who else did
DMV.
you meet?
Run DMV or what his
One
name is.
DMV. I thought you met a
Joe.
couple others.
Yeah, there was one other. I forget who the hell it was though. But yeah, it was a good trip, man. That was fun. That was like
Well, I mean, if we meet these
2022.
people, I'm going to have my Kylo Ren Black Series helmet on for the whole time.
Right. I mean, I do have a Darth Revan helmet I got from GameStop, like the one remember it was on sale. Have you ever seen those?
I'm sure I've seen it. I don't,
Yeah.
yeah.
So my buddy still hasn't made my metal one yet. That's for my
Ooh,
big
that's
ass
that's
helmet.
a bunch of bullshit. You got to get on him. Make the fucking helmet,
Yeah,
dude.
we could get live guests. That'd be crazy. Like we could figure out how to do that, man. Like I'd be
Dun,
down
dun,
for
dun,
that. I'd be
dun,
down to
dun.
travel. I've never
No,
heard you
we'd have to
speak.
do like we'd do like it'd be Korriban Con,
Yeah,
GMK Con, and we'll invite people. And we'll have a big conference center, and we'll
never
like
heard you talk like
a
this.
big
Ever.
party, Mike. What
I
do
mean,
you
I got
think?
people in that. I got people in that realm that I know. I know a Power
We'd
Ranger.
have
I
to find
know.
a place to host and try
I
where
used to
people
coach
central
Christy. Yeah,
location people could
yeah.
travel to. Vegas, baby, Vegas. We all go to Vegas.
People love Vegas.
Everybody loves Vegas.
So yeah, I mean, I'm down, buddy. I'm down. So
Well, we have about 6 months to plan it. I'm officially appointing you head of the 5-year anniversary Good Morning Korriban Planning Committee, Mike. You will be empowered with
all
all
right, but
the
if it all right, so here's the thing. If I go down this road and I do this,
and
you
then I
must
don't show up.
you must make sure that you know
Sorry,
you
dude,
don't
can't make it.
yeah, you don't go ghost in April. I don't hear from you for a year.
Oh, Mike, that's not the way I do it. You know better, buddy.
Yeah. Well, all right. So
I'm
what are we
checking the
talking
old
about
calendar
today?
for June.
That's
Let's
like
see. Hold on.
game
June
related?
25th is a fucking Wednesday. Are you kidding me? Of all the
Well, it
days of the
doesn't have to
week.
be on the 25th. It
It
can be
does. That's 5 years, bat pal. Come on. Of
uh,
course it does.
all right. Well,
Well, in any event, we've got, like I said, we've got months to figure that out. So, your question, what do you want to talk about tonight about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes? After all, we've been bullshitting now for a good 10 minutes or so, and we haven't really
right.
talked about the game we love, Mike.
That's what we do. And let me just send out my appreciation to EA for finally getting this game on a laptop because I'll tell you why, it is so much easier to navigate not having to use, BlueStacks. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, this is great.
You
Like I
got this thing
finally
worked out. You finally got it
oh,
fixed.
I think I'm finally got it. I mean, we can talk
Nice.
about that Batcher. I'm looking at Batcher right now.
Hmm.
Um,
So I
here,
have seen Batcher, and
here, let me do this.
I've
Can I
unlocked him
screen
at three
share? I'm allowed to
stars.
screen share.
Yeah, you should be able to. Should be ready to go, buddy. You just gotta click the right buttons.
All right, let me see here.
See what you got.
Here, let's screen
You give
share
yourself
now.
a 7-star Batcher yet?
No, I do not. But I'll just read I'll read what he's all about here.
You don't have to
Uh,
read the whole thing because it's gonna be a novel, right?
well, I mean, this is just a synopsis. He's basically
He's a
well,
dog.
Omega,
He's like
yeah.
half rhino, half dog.
Omega was is this part of this series? Is this part of the
I
series
assume I don't
I
watch
have
it.
not seen yet?
Yeah, I don't watch the Bad Batch, but I assume this is from season 2 or whatever. Bad Batch. That's my
Okay.
guess.
I haven't watched the other series either, the one with Jude Law. I haven't seen it.
Skeleton Crew.
I
It's
have
pretty
not.
good. It's not
I
as
know
good
you.
as the Acolyte, but it's good.
Oh, I mean,
I mean,
act
it's a
was
kids show.
okay.
It's a kids show. It's like a kids kind of adventure show. So it's like
Okay.
very lighthearted, fun Star Wars stuff, but it's good. I enjoyed it.
So Batcher is going to be, well, maybe I'll watch it with my kids then and I'll enjoy it more.
Yeah, kids love it. Kids
If
love
I
it.
watch it from an adult perspective, I'm going to want to, rip my
Yeah,
new
if
out.
you're expecting Sith Lords to be chopping people up, no, that's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
All
There's no
right. Well,
old Republic.
this guy is obviously bringing the Bad Batch back, and he's one of the attackers for the Bad Batch squad led by Omega Fugitive, she looks like we're not getting into that because you're gonna go off the rails, and provides. I don't know why they can't pick a sex for these characters anymore. I'll leave it at that. And provides a wide variety of debuffs for the team to utilize. Her special. Oh, the dogs are her.
Is
Batcher's
it?
not. Batcher's. Oh, maybe. Oh, sorry. The
Oh, the
fugitive
being
is
the
her,
goodest
right?
girl. Okay, yeah, I guess Batcher is a girl. Okay. Omega's a girl too. I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
But they make it look like a little boy.
She can't have short hair. I don't know. What's the difference?
I mean, she doesn't have any of the. Anyway,
She's also a
wait,
clone. She's
How is Batcher a girl?
I don't it's an animal. I don't know what Batcher's sex organs look like. What kind of pervert
Her
are you, Mike?
special ability, Piercing Howl, gives Bad Batch allies offense and marks the target. It's like being named Taylor. Targets the enemy. Ferocious Bite, her second special, inflicts pinned as well as bleed. A stacking debuff previously only seen from the Nexu on Genosis
Yeah, it does like
during battles.
cumulative health damage or something every turn.
Reduces speed and tenacity as well as removes health, like
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
what it does. Yep.
each turn. While in so this is territory battles only. With an Omnicron upgrade, this ability inflicts even more bleed and refreshes its cooldown if another Bad Batch ally is captive. Very
Hmm.
specific.
Yeah.
Enemies will be unable to avoid Batcher's damage through her unique ability, LH-201, and will be unable to hide from her in stealth or behind a taunt. As a protective hound, she also gains extra offense speed and reduced cooldown for Piercing Howl when a Bad Batch ally is captive. Finally, she assists herself when she uses a special ability, allowing her to spread off balance through her basic ability. Crushing Assault. Unlock Badger in the upcoming Cavalry has arrived too. Marquee event that gives out daily rewards for the duration of the event. Okay.
So this is only the second, I think, animal that we have as a playable toon, right?
Who would be the first?
The Wampa, right?
Is that an animal?
Well, what would you call it?
I mean, I've never had this discussion. Is a Yeti an animal or is
Well,
it
it's
kind
not a
of
man. It's not a person. It's not a.
but maybe on its planet it's not considered an animal.
It's
Maybe it's
not okay. It doesn't. It can't speak. It's not a sentient,
oh, I'm sure
intelligent
it
creature.
knew enough that it would dude. Have you watched Empire Strikes Back?
Of course, it's an animal. It
Okay.
knows how to
So
hunt and kill and eat.
when that thing saw Luke trying to force the lightsaber, it obviously knew what the hell it was doing. Like, okay, this is bad. He seemed
Oh my
sentient to
God.
me.
No, he was not. He's
Yes,
just
he
an
was. I mean,
he's
he
like a
talked like
rain. He's no
Chewie
different than a
sentient.
rancor. He's
He was
no
like,
or she or he, whatever gender it is, was no different than a rancor. It's just an animal trying to eat. That's all. Wampa is
well,
not out there, doing algebra,
let
solving
me play
geometry
devil's
problems.
advocate then. Don't worry about my energy. I had to reload. It's been a busy day today, buddy. And
Oh my gosh,
you're gonna go
8:53.
anyway. So I'm gonna put this out there for all the people who agree with you. Um, I mean, he's basically a white version of Chewbacca because he talked.
No, he's
He
not.
knew what he did. He was sentient enough to put Luke up top and hang him and take his lightsaber away. Like a Rancor is not going to know to take away a lightsaber and do something with it. He's just going to break the lightsaber if it tries to hurt him. Like I don't understand.
I think Luke just dropped the lightsaber in the snowbank. I don't think he took it away.
He perfectly placed the lightsaber to the side after the thing knocked him out outside with it in his belt.
He was upside down. When you turn him upside down, obviously it's going to fall out of his belt into the
I
snowbank. He didn't
completely disagree.
disarm
He knocked the
him.
guy out on outside.
I,
He
I
knocked
can't
the guy
believe
out.
you're actually arguing that Wampa disarmed Luke from his lightsaber. If he was so smart, why wouldn't he
I,
take the lightsaber and bury it in a snowbank where Luke couldn't find it? Why would he leave it a foot away from him so he could use the force to
I
grab it?
110% think he disarmed him with this lightsaber. Look at the movie. He
Uh,
knocked him out outside. The thing's on his belt. He hung him upside down. The thing's not going to
yeah,
fall off his belt because he hangs
yeah.
up upside
All right,
down.
if you have a gun, a pistol in a holster, and assuming that there's not like some kind of strap, it's just in a holster sitting there,
That's a completely different
and you
scenario.
turn him upside down, the gun's gonna fall out. That's what happened with Luke. He just had it hooked to his belt, upside down. Now it's gonna fall off because the hook doesn't hold it anymore.
In
It's
no
that simple,
Star
Mike.
Wars movie ever made has a lightsaber ever unwillingly fallen off the belt of a Jedi or a Sith. They have removed it from their belt and have lost it at a later date. Never, not a once,
Yeah,
has.
once it happened with the Wampa cave.
Oh my
There you
God.
go.
All right, buddy. I think you may have forgotten
There
how
is no
easy
way
it
the
was.
Wampa, I will never in a million years agree with you that the Wampa disarmed Luke. Again, if the
I'm
Wampa
gonna
were
I'm gonna
so
see if we
smart
can.
that
Hold
he
on. I'm gonna
knew,
see.
if the Wampa were so smart that he knew that he had to get that lightsaber away from Luke, why would he put it in the snowbank right next to him?
All right. Here's what we're
No
gonna do.
sense.
We're gonna go live right now, but we're gonna go live in a way that is not live. We're gonna
You're gonna
say
put a question in the
I'm gonna
Discord and
post
see
the
if anyone
question in the
answers.
general chat. Everyone,
You're gonna embarrass yourself, Mike, because no one's
recording
gonna agree
now
with you.
and having the argument that
Whether the Wampa disarmed Luke or
the
not.
Wampa was not only sentient. I don't know how to spell sentient. We're gonna do the best we can.
Do the best you can, Mike.
The S, it begins with an S, right?
Yeah,
Sentient,
like sentinel,
sentient,
senti,
A-A-N-T,
Sentient,
E-N-T.
sentient,
All right, I got the A and the E
ENT.
mixed up. Not an athlete. I'm an athlete.
We're doing spelling. Holy
I
cow.
spell
We're
argument
off the
wrong.
rails, Mike. We're off the
We're going
rails.
on a crazy train. Was
Yeah.
not only sentient, but possibly,
Not possibly. You're saying
possibly,
absolutely.
possibly related to Chewie,
Oh, oh my God. Possibly
and
related to Chewie.
knowingly
Chewie's long lost cousin.
disarmed Luke after knocking him out and placing his lightsaber in the snowbank.
Yeah. Again, you're embarrassing yourself, Mike. You're embarrassing
Thoughts?
yourself.
Question mark. Done. Posted.
There you
Let's see
go.
what happens,
Post it.
buddy.
I can't wait to see what people say.
Oh, it's
I
gonna be
can't
awesome.
wait to
This
hear
is why
what
we
the
go
people
live,
say.
buddy. All right, so we did that. I've unlocked him. I haven't used him.
You got him at 3 stars. Did you buy the pack?
I bought the pack just because
Yeah.
why not?
You always buy that. I know Mikey buys the packs.
Yeah, so this is my guy. I got him to level tier
She looks
nine.
kind of dumb. I haven't seen the cartoon. I don't care. I don't,
Not
it's hard to watch
anatomically,
Star Wars
not
cartoons.
anatomically correct, or maybe it is. Who
Well,
knows?
again, it's an alien dog thing. Maybe it is anatomically correct for an alien dog.
It kind of looks like my old boxer, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like a dog camel rhino mix, maybe. I don't know. Gargoyle. It looks like a
With
gar.
a
You know what it looks like? It looks like those things from Ghostbusters.
oh yeah, the demon dogs or
Yeah,
whatever.
a fucking demon dog.
Yeah,
That's
I mean it
kind of what it
could be.
reminds me of.
I mean, yeah, it looks like a girl in her period. I mean, ah,
Michael,
fast
Michael,
forward
let's
through
keep
that.
it
Let's
clean, pal. Let's
mute
keep it
that
clean.
part. All right, are we not? We're not going. We're not covering
Well,
her.
all right, so is there
Look
anything
at
more?
81 out of
No, no,
330.
you're jumping ship, Mike. You got to let's finish up our Basher
Uh,
and Omega Fugitive conversation. Where you have the Omega Fugitive? I assumed 3 stars.
for
Oh,
I
you
took
bought the
her.
pack, so four
Now tell me
stars.
that doesn't look like a boy,
She's got a ponytail.
a young Norwegian lad.
She's very androgynous.
It looks like the Beastmaster as a
She
child.
could be a boy.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
a
Why
10-year
make
old
it
girl.
androgynous? Just own
Because
it.
she's 10 years old or however old she is. I don't
God,
know.
her face
What is she
looks so
supposed to have? Like big tits?
15.
10-year-old supposed to have some big tits? Is
I'm
that
not
what you
saying
want?
that.
I don't
I'm
know. What do you
saying
want, Mike?
it looks like a young Padme.
You want her out there in like a thong bikini? Is that what you
No,
want?
that's not what I want. I'm just saying, like, they make everything look the same. Like, come
I,
on, own it, Disney.
I
Disney,
don't.
own it. You can have guy and girl characters. People. Oh
She's
man,
a girl. She's got long hair with a ponytail. What more girl stuff do you want
where do
out
you
of
have
her?
your characters at? Do you have them at these
Three
levels?
stars. I don't buy the packs for characters I don't like. Well, I mean, that's not that I don't like. I don't care.
I mean, I do it just because I know by the time they're farmable, it's probably
If
going to
it
be.
was if it was $20 or 15, I'd do it. I'm not spending 30. $30 is just too much.
I've been working on my Gungis lately too, just to cover that subject. So
Oh,
like, I'm trying to
oh,
pick. They're all 7 star
oh,
now.
it's ugly,
I'm
Mike.
trying to get Jaja.
You just
So
you gotta get them all relic 5, I think, right?
yeah, something like that. But
And
I'm
no, they're not all
working on it.
7 star. Bombardier is
Oh,
only
this
six
guy?
star.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, poor
You're
bastard.
lying, Mike. Don't lie. But
All
they're in
right.
rough shape. None of them are only Boss Nass was relic 5. He was the only one relicked at all. Is that event now open? Open in the sense that you can do it anytime once you get them, once you get the requirements met,
I don't know. Let me see.
or is it still you got to wait for it to come around? I think it's open now.
Let's see. Oh, there he is.
Where's old Jar Jar?
Yeah, I can do it.
Well, let's just begin journey. Yeah, they'll just like start. They'll mark those guys. That's all. Just
I
marks
have
them.
begun. Oh, it says
Oh, it
event
says currently in
currently.
avail, so you got to wait for it to come around. Yeah.
Oh man.
Bombard General. Oh, I
Well,
got Balin's skull, Mike. That's new. I forgot all about that.
this guy.
Yeah, I got my Balin skull.
Oh man. You did all this. You took all these characters.
Relic 7, buddy.
Relic
That's right. You
7.
better believe it, pal.
And how is this guy? Do you want to show him off or do you want
I mean, I haven't really, because I didn't put all of his, he's only at Relic 3, so I haven't relicked him up. And I don't have all of his Zetas or his Amis because I've been hoarding for Ray.
right?
So right now he's just, eh. I mean, I used him, I've been using him in Conquest, but, because there's a lot of Conquest feats that involve mercenaries. I don't know, I haven't done any research to figure out who the other two are on that team. Because
Hmm.
you use Balin and you use Marak and Shin Hati, and I don't know who the other two mercenaries most people use are. I was just using in Conquest, I was using Dengar and Zam Wessel because they do a lot of bombs, and
Don't know what damn.
I have the discs that like the debuff discs that do percent damage and stuff, all that bullshit, amplify agonies. So
Would
that
you want
always
to show
helps.
your conquest since you've probably done more than I
Sure,
have at
Mike.
this
Let's
point?
do it. I'll show you my conquest, buddy.
Because mine, real quick, is not. I
Yeah, show
got
me.
three
Let's show
days.
your share and let's show
I'm
your
actually in
conquest.
sector 5,
Oh, nice,
which
pal. Nice.
I
And
got to
you
finish it. But yeah,
and you have you're sitting on a full 81 shards of Ray, right?
yeah. Oh, hold on. No, no, I'm not. Now I'm gonna go to 86. Look at this.
86.
Oh,
What?
I still haven't gotten Ezra to.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You better
Do you
get
use
your
Ezra?
Ezra. Shit, if you don't get Ezra this time, you're screwed. You're gonna have to go to oh no, maybe you'll get because they still have Luth in there. You'll be okay.
Do you use this guy?
He's well, I don't have Ahsoka yet. Once you get Ahsoka, yeah, he's gonna be amazing, I guess. Though
Oh,
I see Ahsoka teams in the arena, and I haven't lost to one yet. So I'm like, I don't see why she's so great. I don't know. Is she great? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know anything about her, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I've seen her, and I'm not sure what she does
We need to
exactly.
get
I've
back
beaten
on
her
our game,
every
buddy,
time
because
I've run up against her. I whooped her, but
these these are things we should know. We are really the podcast of the people because we're just like, do you know what that? Like,
Well,
nah,
it's
man. Like,
we've had
how?
this conversation before. It's like the way they changed the game, they made it basically tunes are worthless until they're relic whatever, at least five for the most part. And so it's like, why? I mean, if I'm not going to get a tune or relic five, 6 months after it's released, what the fuck am I going to do? Study what it does so I can be ready in 6 months? You
Yeah,
know? It's like,
yeah.
shit, I don't have the time for that, man. I'm still learning about the tunes you assholes released 6 months ago that I didn't learn about. Now I got them. Now I got to learn.
All right. Well, go ahead. You share, and then
All right, Mike. So I'm going to share my screen now
okay.
and share that sucker. All right, you see it?
I see it, buddy.
Okay. So, Conquest. Let's do it, buddy. Oh, look at that. Max Crate reward achieved. Who would
Oh
have
wow.
thunk it? I had Max Crate 1 week in. So,
Really?
yeah. Yeah. This was not a very hard conquest. The
What
only
was your
thing,
what was your hardest thing to do? Would you say?
the hardest thing to do was, let's see, I got everything sector one, sector two. What did I not, oops, what did I not do in sector? The hardest thing in general was there was a lot of like duplicate feats, like win this many battles with mother or great mother surviving, win this many battles with great mothers and uh, what's her name? The other chick surviving. Win 20 battles with or 10 battles with mercenary team. Win 10 battles with Shin Hati. Win 10 battles with Shin Hati and Marak.
Oh, okay.
Duplicated. So like this one, the stun one I didn't do, or the leader in the leader slot. I tried and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have to do that one. So I said, fuck it. And I didn't do one of the feats in sector 4. Oh yeah, see, I could have gotten that one if I had needed it. I got to 6 out of 10, but it's one of those again. There's a whole bunch of Captain Enoch, Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Peridia feats, and like it's the same team over and over again. So you just got to wait for the fuckers to regenerate their stamina. Now,
No.
Mikey,
Do you have all those guys 7 star like Night Trooper and Captain Enoch and all them? Or
yeah, oh yeah, buddy, oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you my
I don't even
my
know if I
Night
have them
Troopers.
7 stars to be honest.
My Imperial Remnants. I think they're all. The only one I don't have 7 stars is, or not 7 stars. You mean Relic 7 or 7 stars?
7 star.
Oh yeah, I got them all Relic 7, Mike.
Oh wow. Do you need them to unlock somebody?
Yeah, you need them to unlock. Oh no, you need them for Galactic Legend Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
that's what you need them for.
So you're close to
And
starting that journey.
yeah, once I mean, it's right now. It's just a farming thing. It's Hu Yang. I'll show you. It's
Who the
Ahsoka,
fuck
no, it's full. Well, no, no, it's Padme, it's Syndulla
is Ahsoka Tana Fulcrum Relic 9? Damn.
and Hu Yang. Yeah, I
Who's
got
Fu
the
Yang
relic
again?
materials to get all those guys up to relic. I just need to get Hu Yang, Syndulla, and Rent
Who's Fu
Sabine.
Yang again?
He's that robot with like 6 arms.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I have. I can begin the journey. Why not? I have. If we go here, you can see I've got Padawan Sabine at 6 stars. She's getting there. And then I have
What do you get? I'm not even close to that, am I? Let me look.
Hu Yang he's at 5 stars, 1 out of 85. Both those guys are farmable right now. Hu Yang just became farmable a little while ago.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And then this bitch, Syndulla is not even farmable yet, so that's where I'm sitting with her.
Oh yeah,
I don't think, let me check.
she was
Yeah,
such a
no.
great actress in the show too.
She's not farmable. So I'm hoping that they
Not.
put. I'm hoping when they leave her or when they finally make her farmable, I hope they do Cantina energy because that will be a quick farm.
Oh my gosh, I don't even have. I don't even have. I don't even have the old school characters relics yet, let alone.
Mikey. Oops.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these are the only ones I don't have relics right here. This little swath of characters. And you see all those little gold or little green pluses.
Plo Koon Relic 8. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta get him up to 8.
Oh my
Which,
god.
but you see all my green pluses, Mike? I've got so much gear. I'm overflowing with gear because I'm waiting for
Why?
Ray.
Oh, because you haven't, yeah.
Because I've been hoarding everything. I haven't put gear on anybody since
So
Ray was announced,
you
basically.
went on the SWGHGG and just looked up her gear.
Yeah, I did. And I just instead I was just like, I'm gonna hoard everything just to be safe. And I'm just gonna like
Right.
I don't care. Because like I was looking through the gear list and it's like Mark 6 this, and you're like, okay, there's like Mark 5, it's the same logo, Mark 6, Mark, that's and it's just like, okay, I'm annoyed that it's a little bit challenging to figure out which mark it is and what she needs. And I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna hoard everything. I'll be okay.
So you're just hoarding everything.
I'm just hoarding everything, and then I'm pretty sure I know I have everything I need. And I've also been hoarding relic gear, so you can see I have 400 of my signal data,
Nice.
410, 393, 408. So I'm ready there. I got over 100, and then
410. That's crazy. Like I've gotten as high as about 300. I've
mhm.
two low high 200s, low 300s, but I've
I
never
said
gotten.
I haven't really. I did raise a couple relics here or there, like on Balin's skull, and I got him unlocked, and I had to when the event came out. I had two of the guys.
171 out of 20.
I didn't have two of them Relic 7, so I had to put two of those people you need for Balin up to Relic 7 real quick.
Right.
So I had to spend some of it. So otherwise I'd probably have over 500 or 600 of all that. But that's all right. I'm gonna, like I told Woods on our Discord, I'm gonna pick. I gotta do. I want to do a full Relic 9 team of First Order. I already have the two Kylos up there, Relic 9.
Right.
I'll have Ray Relic 9. So I gotta pick two more. Probably gonna be Sith Trooper, and then I'm thinking Hux will be that'll be my five.
Okay.
And maybe do First Order Stormtrooper. He'd be a good Relic 9. Um, dude, you know how much I love the Fu Man. I'd love to put him Relic 9.
You're not gonna do the Fu Man.
I love Fu Man.
What
He's like
about original Kylo? Original Kylo wouldn't.
I know he needs to be Relic 9 too. We'll see how much I have left
You're
over.
not
I
gonna
also
use him though, right?
no, he's not going to be on that team.
Just unmasked and then
Yeah.
supremely.
Yeah.
Why when like they don't man, I wonder, man, that sucks because he's one of the original characters. Like he's one of the
I
original
know. His
like
problem is he doesn't have enough like tenacity and he can
uh,
get stunned and healing immunity and just get the shit pounded out of him. That's his
imagine if they
problem.
did a rework, or maybe one of Darkseid Ray's attributes will link
Yeah.
with him. Some nerd like you will go on and go,
That
wow,
would be cool.
Kylo
I mean,
Ren.
he looks cool. He's the second coolest Kylo Ren on the
He
game.
looks the best out of all of them.
No, Kylo Ren's Supreme Leader looks the best because he's got the fucking
No, with
cool.
this
Well,
glued
if
together
he had the
mask.
helmet on, he would look the best.
No, man. I disagree.
If he was wearing the helmet, he'd look the best.
He's better than shirtless Kylo, that's for sure.
But yeah, he does look cool with the hood up and the helmet. I'm with you. He does look pretty fucking cool. And the
I mean,
robes,
this game's been around so long. They got to bring back some of the original characters and make them worth using.
a little bit of reworks. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
know why
opposed to
not. I mean,
that.
instead of making, instead of reintroducing characters and or sorry, new characters, why not? You know,
Well, because reworks don't make them any money. That's why.
I know that's where I was going with that, but
Yeah, that's why they don't do a lot of reworks because
yeah,
and
they'll
they
make
want to
more.
have basic like one of the first characters you probably get as a new player is going to be Kylo Ren, the
Right.
original Kylo, and you don't want him to be fucking god level right off the bat. Got to work up to it, Mike. You got to build yourself up
Yeah,
by your bootstraps. You know what I'm saying? Pull yourself up by the old bootstraps, Mike.
that's what you get for being an OG, I guess.
That's right. So that's my conquest. I'm sitting pretty. I'm ready for Ray. Relic 9. I'm gonna put her Relic 9. She's got all three Zetas ready. She's got all three Amis ready. She's gonna be a beast. The only thing I haven't set up for her yet is I gotta get a mod set for her
You and
ready
Woods are gonna.
ready to go.
I can't wait to see. There's two things I like about people that because we've known Woods a long time. If I remember correctly, Woods was in our guild, was he not?
Mm,
I believe he
maybe I
was.
don't remember. Maybe for a
I
short period
believe
of
he
time.
was back in
It's
the
been
day. He
so
was in our
long,
guild.
Mike. It's been so long.
Yeah, he's been around a long time, and he I think he much like you stopped playing or at least disappeared from the scene. And he seems to be back, and now
Yeah.
he's a first order fanatic like you. I don't know.
We're simpatico. Yeah, we
You
love the
you
first
guys
order.
might be related for all I know. You could be
No, not
watching,
that I
you could be
know
watching football games at the house together.
of.
Like, oh man.
There is one guy on the game I do watch football with from time to time.
All right.
Yeah, he's a local guy where I'm from, and we randomly met in a guild. There were two guys in that guild who were from the same area as I am, and I met both of them. And the one of
Right.
them, he was also in my shard. He's in my arena shard
Oh, that's
too.
funny.
Yeah, and so we hang
That
out
the
from
guy
time to
you had
time.
the
He's
beer
cool.
with a long time ago when you first hung out?
I it's been a couple of years. I don't know. It hasn't
Oh,
been. Yeah, I don't. He's a good guy. He's a cool guy.
that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
invited him on the podcast. He was like, "No." I was like,
yeah.
"Okay,
So like now it happened, like
whatever."
hearing someone's voice for the first time. I'm always curious about what someone sounds like when they're on Yeah, because
I should.
you never know what you're gonna get.
He'd be good. He'd be really good on the podcast. I should tell him again. I should be like, dude, you got to come on to the podcast and
At least
give us.
once.
Yeah, I'll hit him up and be like, dude, you got to do it, and we'll see what he says.
We've never been fully rejected. There's been some no's, and then we even got what's his name, the guy from Hawaii to come out right before the only reason he came out is because he was put in the game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Schwinn.
guys used to swim, yeah.
Yeah, Schwinn. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to get him to join my guild. That's back when we were trying to build up GMK and you were being a fucking bum.
Well, I didn't do anything, Mike. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You didn't do anything. Agreed. So I've
Mike.
also been hearing rumblings of the new supposed to be the new event coming out, right? Someone said there was a new event supposed to be coming out soon.
I haven't heard this. What event?
I don't know. I read it in a because it was mentioned in I think a road ahead back like when we
Like a
weren't
new raid
shooting.
or just a new brand new, completely brand new event?
I think it's a new raid or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
It had to do with one of the characters that had recently come out. I don't know, I'll have to do more research because I figured you would know, but you don't know
No, I
anything.
hadn't heard about any new events. I looked in preparation of our podcast, Mike. I looked at the
All
official
right.
forums. I didn't see anything about a new raid.
Oh,
Maybe
okay. I thought
I
it
might
was
have missed it though. I didn't look too hard.
maybe it was so old that it was like the one that just came out that wasn't old.
Yeah,
That's not new anymore. But yeah, it's we don't shoot as much as we used to, so I have to I have to try to remember. My memory is not so good, but
it's true.
all right.
It's
Well, is there
true.
anything else you want to talk about?
Not about Conquest, Mike. I don't think so. I think I'm good.
All right.
I mean, like I said, I've dominated it. I've crushed it. So there's really not
Yeah.
much else to say, buddy.
All right. Well, I mean, this may be a very short podcast. Is there anything else you wanted to chat
Oh, well, I
about?
mean, there's other stuff to talk about, Mike. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? We've got a million things to
Yeah,
talk
maybe
about.
about some of the responses that I have from the from the
Well,
question I
have you,
asked.
we haven't even touched on, um, there's a GAC going on, Mike. We haven't even touched on that.
Oh, that's because I missed it. I didn't sign up for it. Dude, my gack right now. I'm surprised I haven't been kicked from the guild yet. I feel like every day still that I sign on. Yeah, so my Grand Arena, I have woefully fallen to Carbonite 2. I was at
Oh,
like I was at a rhodium like 4 or 5,
yeah.
and within like 3 weeks, I fell all the way to Carbonite 2.
Carbonite 2.
Yeah,
What's the lowest? Carbonite 5, right?
Carbonite 5 is the lowest, and shamefully here, we'll pull it up. This is this is me.
See, this is podcast
You.
gold, Mike.
Oh man,
Wow,
like
Carbonite 2.
look at I was here. I was around
Yeah,
I think I was at 4. I was
yeah,
excited. Maybe even 3. I don't want to say the fish keeps getting bigger, but like
yeah.
I want to say solidly 4, possibly 3, definitely 5. And man, I didn't even realize it. I fell like yeah,
Carbonite 2.
maybe I should just go to the bottom and just start from the
Carbonite
bottom and
5,
then
like last
oh,
place.
that's what we can do. I can fall officially to the bottom, and by January 25th, 2025, I'll be in
Carbonite
Kyber.
5.
I'll be in Kyber. That gives me fucking 6 months almost to try to get 5 months to get to the top category. I'm not going to make it to Kyber 1 because I don't have the roster.
No, you'll
But
never make it to Kyber 1, not with that roster.
I think I could solve if I played relentlessly,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
could definitely get to Kyber. I don't, probably
yeah.
not Kyber 2, maybe definitely Kyber 3. I think you
No,
could
I'm
get to
not even
Kyber
trying
3.
to get to Kyber 2. I'm trying to just get
Yeah.
to Kyber. Look at where I'm at.
You can definitely get to Kyber.
Because they do these, what, every 2 weeks now? They do them all the
I
time.
don't no, it's like they do them for like 2 weeks and then you have a week off, I think it is. 2 straight weeks, a week off, and then 2 straight weeks and a week off.
So that's how, okay. So I got to set my calendar then. If I set my calendar, if it's in my
Three,
phone,
it's 3 weeks on, 1 week off. That's what it is.
okay.
Yeah.
It's like an old Russian.
Yeah.
powerlifting.
So, so you didn't, so you're not enjoying, you have not joined the current GACs. You've not in.
I am not in. I am not a part of it. This is shameful. I feel shame. Looking at this, I didn't even realize how far I have
Shameful.
fallen.
So,
I figured I was
question
in the
is, yeah,
bottom.
how far will you fall for not joining up this time?
I don't know. Whatever I fall to this time is the bottom, and I'm like Drake. I'm starting from the bottom now. I'm here, so I'm gonna consistently come out like a phoenix rising from the ashes,
Yeah.
and I will get to Kyber by our 5-year anniversary. I'm saying it now. It's
So
happening.
I am actually back down to Erodium, Mike,
A rhodium
because
what?
two.
Oh wow, you must be smoking guys.
Yeah,
Because I was smoking guys at my
yeah.
10.5 million at a rhodium 4.3.
Because as we pointed out in the last podcast and in the Discord, I refuse to play 3v3. So I'll
Oh
do
man.
one match to get rewards. And I think I even forgot once or twice to even do that match. So I think I missed rewards once or twice uh,
Yeah.
in the last 3v3. But and then yeah, so my first opponent in 5v5, I'm sure he saw me come and was like, Jesus Christ, that's fucking bullshit. Because I have the guy I'm at least a million higher than everybody in my bracket, and the guy
Right.
I just beat, I think he's the smallest one. His inventory is 8.5 million, and I'm 12.5.
And he
So
won by what? Because he battled once.
what was that? No, I beat him because I cleared him. I mean,
Oh.
he didn't have a
Oh,
chance.
right, right.
Yeah, he was able to clear out one of my sectors with some
Really?
difficulty. Oh shit, no, I'm in a rhodium 3. I thought I was a rhodium 2. I'm actually in a rhodium 3.
So we could have, if I would have maintained course, I could have saw you at some point.
Potentially, Mike, yeah.
It
We could
falls
have we
fast.
could
I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought I was keeping up with it. It couldn't have been more than a month, and it fell that far.
Yeah, I
So
mean, for going 0 for 9, I went from Kyber 3 to rhodium 3. So, and I'll
I
get
don't
back
mind
up to
3v3.
Kyber 3 most likely.
Yeah.
I hate it. I can't
Honestly,
stand it.
I kind of like 3v3 because like I like the fact that I can just put together like people like I'll do combinations of three that just don't make any sense just because like why not? Like cuz basically
Why
if you're a
not?
higher relic level, other than a few synergies that they have, right? Like was it the triumvian or whatever they call it?
Yeah, right.
There's some that obviously you kick ass in, but like other than that, you can pretty much if you're a higher relic, it seems like you're gonna win.
Yeah,
To me,
pretty much.
in
Yeah.
3v3. So like, obviously being in, the level I was at, I've pretty much had a higher relic level than most people. I found some people like the newer players, you can kind of tell when they started playing just because of the fact that they have those people relicked that you would pick up when you
Right. The newest ones. Yeah.
yeah. So like it's funny because they'll have some of them like in the lower levels, if they're balling out, they'll have some relics in there and like some fives, and I'll be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'll be like, I gotta put in some effort here, but yeah. So
Exactly, Mike. So,
all right, so
yeah,
that's my goal then. I'm saying it right now. I'm gonna do it.
do it, Mike. Do it.
All right, I'm gonna
Ooh.
stop this. I was just doing
What are
this
you
to be able.
yeah, what are you battling here? I see you're battling something.
I'm
What are you
just
battling?
auto battling on the fifth level.
Is this a GAC or I'm sorry, a conquest?
Yeah, this is his
Just
conquest.
a conquest.
I need to finish it. I need to try to get as high of a box as possible because
Is that your
I feel
kind of
bad.
go-to there, the Sith team?
No, I just like them because they're dark side.
Well, why wouldn't
So
you put your Sith Marauder on that team?
because Sith Marauder goes with life support Palpatine. I like him with life support Palpatine.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
that
he's
makes
relic
sense.
9 and he bangs,
He
man.
bangs. He bangs.
But I use him on that team sometimes in GAC. If
Right.
I if I have a team I know. This is the one I hate the most. For this round of Conquest,
Yeah.
I actually use a light side squad just because damn,
I
that's a
need
tough.
to. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I have no squad presets. I need to start
Yeah.
making some for Conquest, especially. I need to start making some
Well, if you
presets.
don't kill this dirty bastard, he gets kind of out of control.
Who? Oh, Star
This,
Killer?
yeah, Star Killer gives me fits sometimes if I can't
Yeah,
kill.
he's a bitch, no question about
He
it.
does his Empire ship
Well,
crashing.
yeah, well, the worst part is visas will resurrect the asshole.
Yes, yes, that's why you got to
And
click
then all of a
on.
sudden he'll pull a Star Destroyer on your head if you're not careful.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Where do you have your Padawan Obi-Wan? Because he is the
he's
best.
relic.
He's
He's
the
relic. I
he's the best conquest tune out there. I would
really,
highly recommend. Well, with the Omicron, put the Omicron on him. It is worth it.
and you use him with Padme, right?
You use him. You don't know. You can use him with any Jedi team. He works with any Jedi.
What
In
about like
con.
Jedi Knight Luke? My Jedi Knight Luke team, I don't know if I've ever figured them out because I struggle with them, like winning.
Well, what relic level is your Jedi Knight, Jedi
I
Master?
mean,
Just Jedi
I
Knight or
would
Jedi Master?
the
Oh,
GL.
yeah. What relic is he? Does he have all of his Zetas, and what
He
relic is
has
he?
all of his Zetas for sure.
Yeah.
He's probably no more than a relic five, to be
Yeah,
honest.
well, again, they need to be relic 7, as we've said before. He is
He's seven.
7.
Oh, he's seven. Okay.
And what show us, let's see your Padawan, Obi-Wan. Let's see where he's at.
He's is he officially a Jedi?
Yeah, he's a Jedi.
He's a relic for sure. Let's see. There's Qui-Gon. There he is. Padawan Obi-Wan is a
Oh, you
relic.
you have his Zeta on him.
Yeah. I use him with the new Padme. I use him with the new
You
Padme.
don't, okay, go into Conquest and use him with Jedi Master Luke and see what happens. You will
Let's see.
crush, you're going to crush people.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah, you should have
Oh,
been doing this all along.
I didn't
You're
know.
gonna wreck people.
You know
Anyone
me
you
and
want.
my light side knowledge
Show
is
us what
all.
team you got. You're gonna wreck
Oh
people.
yeah,
Yeah,
you are little bastards.
yeah.
Here, hold on, I try to save that crew for
Where's your Jedi
like I
Master?
also don't have the because they say you can use any Jedi, but this is what I normally use for
Yeah,
my
get rid of Kelleran back and put on Padawan
Well, I
Obi-Wan.
only use him because I took him relic three and he's cool. But yeah. All
Put
right, here we
on,
go.
trust me, Mike. You watch and
All
see
right,
what
we're
he
going.
does.
We're going. But then I can't use him with Padme, and I kind of
You
like
don't
him.
need to use him. I never use him with It's Padme, but I never use that team.
Oh, there's no
Not in Conquest.
there's
There's
no
no
extra
reason to.
ah in there.
There's no extra
This guy.
AI, whatever you're
Here
saying.
we go.
Padme battle. I want to show. Let's wait till you see all the buffs and debuffs these people lay on people. Have you ever never used this before?
Never ever.
Look at the buffs and
Oh
debuffs, Mike.
wow.
Look
We
at
are buffed
all.
out. We are buffed.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wow. That's just easy button.
He
Yeah.
gets bonus turns.
I love
every time they take a turn, he has a 50% chance of getting a bonus turn.
damn. Well, this is my new squad. Because
Yeah, that's a killer squad. And you know when you get those, like look at your feats.
hold on.
Oh, did you not take Ruthless Debil? You went way too quick on that, Mike. You should have taken that
Um,
Ruthless Debilitation.
I think I have one of those. This is what I'm using, man. This is getting me pretty
Mm.
far. And I love to auto, because I drive a lot, so I don't have a lot of
So
time
go to your feats. Quick, go to your feats really quick.
here.
Yeah, go to your feats.
Sector 5 feet.
So you see like gain critical damage up 50 times. Like that he's great for shit like that because he gives people critical damage up. Or if it's like gives speed down, he'll put like the whole
Mhm.
speed down on the whole team basically. So you get those feats really fast with Padawan Obi-Wan.
Oh, that's cool. I'm always looking for
Cheats.
a
Yeah.
good auto cheat,
Yeah.
where I
I
can
mean,
go
yeah,
ahead
you
and
can
run
auto
some
the shit out of
river.
anything. The only thing is his stamina has to be above 50% for all that to work.
Okay. Well, that means I got four more battles with
Yeah, so once
him.
it falls below 50, it won't work
I'll watch
anymore.
one more just for shit and giggle.
All right, check it out, Mike. Check it out, buddy.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
another Ewoks. Jesus.
I usually use First Order against Ewoks because I like watching Supreme Leader Kylo Ren just point and slaughter.
Yeah, I agree. I like watching that too.
Yeah, he's so imagine what he's gonna do when he's got his bitch next to him, right?
Oh,
He's
I
gonna
can't
have,
wait, Mike. I can't wait.
Dark Side Ray just you know what I wish they would do, and this is Disney, if you're listening, because you
I'm
sometimes
sure they
listen
listen
to
to our
us.
podcast
I
all the
mean,
time.
we have had GLs that we've talked about and giggled about that they've thrown into the gang, like like life support palp, right?
And I'm sure that's because they listen to us. It was not a
I think
coincidence.
we're one of the longest standing fucking podcasts for this game out
I
there, buddy.
think
I'm throwing that out there. We're not only the people's podcast, but one of the longest Star Wars Galaxy Heroes podcasts. A lot
Cat
of them shut down.
Kathleen Kennedy, I'm sure this is must
So
listen
this is what
audio
she
for
should
her.
do if she's listening, because I
Yeah.
know she is. Um, let's take out some more light side hookers. Let's go. Nothing like a little Jedi upon Jedi violence.
Let's see what
Um,
you yeah, what you're gonna
even though
see.
she's not considered a
She's
Jedi
not a Jedi, yeah.
officially, but she's got the lightsaber fucker.
Look at
They
all
should
those
take,
buffs.
because you know how they made the movie Rogue One off of like one line from a fucking movie.
Yeah.
So why not do the same thing with that character Ray, where she exists, she's there, right? Like, why not do some kind of dream state? Disney loves that
Oh, a
stupid.
dark ray, you mean?
Yeah, do a Dark Ray movie where it's like her,
Oh, an
where she
alternate
like,
history movie?
yeah,
Like,
she sees a glimpse of what she could become, and the whole movie's about the path. Almost like, you ever seen Family Man with Nicolas Cage, something
oh
along
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah,
lines,
yeah.
where it's like,
Yeah.
this is a glimpse of what you could have
Right.
possibly become.
Right. He
Why not?
loses his
I mean, it's
family, but he gets like super successful and he wants to go back or whatever.
well, it's the opposite, but yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's basically like, yeah, like that. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, you can make a whole movie Rogue One, which is the best movie of all time, Star Wars wise, if you ask me. Um, you know, since you
Yeah,
don't want,
I would that'd be a great movie to do. It'd be really a dark movie, I'm pretty
it'd
sure.
be interesting to see, because
But
then
her
her
and
and Kylo
Kylo
could hook
ruling the
up,
galaxy, that'd be
have a
awesome.
kid, maybe, you know,
Yeah.
like, who knows?
I would love it, man. That I would. I think that would be a great idea. I don't think they'd ever do it, but it'd be a great
No,
idea.
probably not.
Yeah,
But those are the things
probably
I
not.
think of when they use, because these nerds like us, there are nerds bigger than us who like will say at hour 135 of movie fucking episode 9, you know, what does that mean? It meant something. George Lucas put it in there for a reason. I'm like, wow, he did? Cool. Let's go down this rabbit hole, buddy. I'm with you. Let's go. Like, why not? But yeah, that's just thoughts.
Why not? Let me ask you, Mike. You mentioned this earlier, and we didn't follow up. What's this book you're writing? What do you want to give us a little bit of a tease
Oh,
about it? I'm really curious.
well, okay. Well, for those who do not know me, um, you know, I originally started like, so this is my future self talking to you. Um, I
Future
created
Mike.
a Star Wars character in the Old Republic timeline, and I knew the timeline and studied the timeline in so much detail that I created my own character,
Yeah.
and I use other characters from the Old Republic timeline with my character, and that character is going to be a dark side character, obviously. But I use all the planets. I did all the work, and so I gave it to a buddy of mine who's done stuff in LA and Hollywood as a producer and director. And he's like, dude, you can't write this book as your first book. And I'm like, why? He goes, because Disney's never going to take it. Disney's too big. They own it now. Like, if you want to have any chance of making this like semi-canon, you have to have something else out there in order to show your work. So then they'll maybe give you a shot. And I'm like, he's like, it's a long shot, but like, you might as well give it a shot, since, he said I should take the book I already had and kind of do what that guy. Have you seen that new series on Prime? Or that's not
Yeah. You're talking
one?
about Rebel Moon.
Yeah, dude,
It's on
great show. But
Netflix. Yeah. It's
that
on
guy got
Netflix.
rejected. Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy got rejected. Oh, it's Netflix. Sorry,
Yeah.
that guy got
So,
rejected by Star Wars
uh-huh.
and basically did his own thing. And so, like, that's what he wanted me to do with mine. I'm like, no, I put too much work in this timeline. I've done too much of the research, and I'm too dedicated to OR to scrap that. So I created my own sci-fi world where I have my own characters, and I basically took my military experience, I took my religious experiences, I've taken my knowledge of science over the years, and I've kind of created a multi-dimensional framework where it's like a sci-fi love story kind of multi-dimensional framework. So like that's where, you know, I'm at with that. And I wrote it. It's 96,000 word book, and
96,000 words. How many pages is that?
on Word it's 100 and I think 64 on the regular
Okay.
Word 11 font Calibri 11 font document. But I don't know how many that will equate to a book.
Into a
Like
book, yeah.
going off of what I know research wise. So like I like Drew Kasharian, whatever his name is, the guy who wrote Revan and the
Yeah.
main books.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He has a 90s, and then the guy who wrote Fatal Allegiance. So Fatal Allegiance is 100,000 words. It's 4,000 words more than mine, and his book was about 450 pages. So it's along that, and I have a glossary. I have some sketches of characters as well. But like I've created this whole interworking like time, universe timeline type of thing.
Uh-huh.
And I actually took it to an editor, and she said my story arc is really, really good. So I'm working on getting it edited and then hopefully published within this fiscal year, 2025. So we'll see.
Mm. Okay. Wow.
Like
How
it's
did
I
you?
started the journey. I started the Star Wars book journey 2 years ago, and then about a year ago is when I had the meeting with my buddy around New Year's of last year, and he said, "Mike,
Yeah.
you can't do this." And then that's why I started this new book. And it came off of a concept I had kind of been toying with, like jokingly, but then I create a world out of it. So I'm pretty excited about
So does the new book is it a sci-fi book? It has
it.
nothing
Oh
to do
yeah,
with Star Wars, right? Nothing to do with
nothing
Star
to do with
Wars,
Star Wars.
but it's
It's
a
a
sci-fi
sci-fi.
book.
It's based off of, have you ever heard of quantum entanglement?
Mm, I've heard of it. I don't think I know much about it, but I've heard of it.
So it's been proven by science that quantum entanglement is, you have, for every atom in this universe, there is an atom it's connected to that it will instantaneously react to over, no matter if it's light years away or not. It just has this instantaneous connection to whatever that other atom does, right? That's been proven by science. And I kind of, with that idea, I was like, well, what if there was a whole, two people that were paired, right? Like that kind
Yeah.
of concept mixed in with some religious background. I mean, I can send you the what I typed out if you're interested. I'll let you look at it. So
Well, maybe. I mean, I'm interested. I just don't have I have time to sit down and read.
no, I mean, you don't have to read it. You can skim through it and just get a generalized consensus. Like I kind of have a little synopsis in the front. I kind of set it up like it's set in the year 2334. So it's already kind of set in the future. So I could play around with a little bit more of the space travel and,
Hmm.
some of the concepts in there. But it's basically like I take a bunch of concepts that are unknown now,
Hmm.
and I kind of give you my theory on dark matter and kind of just what those things could possibly be in my head, right?
Right.
So
Okay. Well, that sounds interesting, Mike. I hope it gets published. I'd love to see that. That'd be awesome.
it's going to get published. I just hope it does well when it does. Like I'm definitely going to publish it. I'm trying to do it as a grandiose scale as possible because I don't. So anyone listening, if I'm still looking for a good sci-fi editor. So if anybody knows anybody, I already got one of my, Butcher's already helped me out with it, because Butcher's got his badass books section, and he's well entangled in that world.
Uh-huh.
So he's gonna try to help me find someone that's decent and can help me out. So
Nice.
kudos to him. And I'm just trying to do the best I can with it, and I want it done right. So I don't really care how long it takes. So
Right. That's cool, man. Good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Well,
Good stuff.
I gotta stay focused, buddy. But
Yeah, well, and you also have the gym going on. Was you said that there was an update on that too? Tell us about the gym update.
yeah, I basically pretty much found out today that they're going to accept probably my final schematics. So the only thing I'm waiting for to break ground is to be officially rezoned to commercial two.
Mm.
Because I'm basically taking the property that I live on and kind of rezoning it. And
Okay.
basically that's going to happen. So, it's just a matter of when now. I finally found a local architect that knows a bunch of people. And so I'm pretty excited about that. I just have to get it officially done because once it's officially, I'm not going to start building something like knowing oh, it's going to get done. And the next thing you know, some random
Yeah,
neighbor
no,
comes
you
up,
can't. Yeah,
high
you got to
bucks.
get it done before you start digging in the ground, like for sure,
Right.
for sure.
So I'm supposed to have that meeting with the city within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I've been told. So we're going over the
Okay.
final touch ups, and me and the architect are going to go down there and have it out. So
Nice.
hopefully in sometime in February I'll be breaking ground here finally. So
Well, that's awesome,
and
Mike.
it's
That's
not
awesome.
anything crazy. It's basically glorified shed with a covered outdoor area, but it's costs a lot of money, personally, and it basically just takes a ton of time because you want it done right. So
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah.
I hear you, Mike. Well, is there anything else about the game that we need to chat about?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything about the game. I was
Yeah.
going to cover obviously our um
All right, Mike, let's turn to our questions of the week, buddy. What do you got?
oh man. Well, first of all, we had some responses to the question I asked.
The Wampa. Let's hear what I
Yeah,
cannot
wait,
wait.
this is our personal thread. We don't want people to see that.
Oh,
So
no,
I
no,
said
no.
everyone recording now have an argument with the Wampa was not only sentient but possibly related to Chewie and knowingly disarmed Luke after knocking him out and
Knowingly
placing
disarmed Luke.
and
I
placing
love
his lightsaber in the snowbank. Dot 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 thoughts. So Run DMV, who apparently still follows, even though we don't think he's playing anymore. He said, "Don't blame Wampa, blame the lifestyle. Wampa didn't kill him when he could have." Then Vlad Sanders said, "Well, in the novel Dark Saber by Kevin J. Anderson, Luke does return to Hoth and meets the one-armed Wampa again while it's leading an army of Wampas against a small group of smugglers who are using the
Oh
abandoned
my
rebel base.
God.
The
What
one-armed
on
Wampa
earth?
not only was able to recruit its fellows, but it recognized Luke. I am quite certain that they're intelligent, maybe not Wookiee intelligence, but on the level with Ewoks. Wow. Oh my goodness. Then he said, Ron was like, the big question is how did he have the tech to freeze Luke's speed and ice if he was so primitive? And then Woodsy, who's going to be on the show. I think Wampa 1v1 takes CLS and SWGOH. Luke was
Yeah.
lucky Wampa didn't have his armor cut
He is lucky. He would have
off.
gotten smoked. No, okay, so I don't know this Dark Saber novel. And my question would be, is that technically canon or is it legends? Because, I mean, come on, an army of Wampas and the one arm. But first of all, how did the one arm Wampa survive blood loss? I mean, did you see how much blood that thing lost? It would have bled out in the minutes. There's no
Well,
way the one
I mean,
arm Wampa survived.
lightsabers normally
You
cauterize
would
things?
think, but we saw blood everywhere in the snow, Mike.
Which is
Everywhere.
also where was
I'm
George on
not
that one? Where
backpedaling. I'm
was
not backpedaling on anything.
where,
I maintain there's no way the Wampa is a mindless beast out to hunt and kill and eat, and that's all it cares about. It's not starting no armies to fight rebel or not rebels, but smugglers in a old rebel base. That's nonsense.
he sounds like Alec Baldwin at the
I
end
will never agree that the
of
Wampas
Team
are
America.
intelligent unless we have like we'd have to see Kathleen Kennedy's
Oh,
special
you're
show where like Wampas could all like
Kathleen.
hang. I want to see Wampas around a campfire on Hoth holding paws and like or something.
Dude, I
Then I might
cannot
agree.
believe.
Until I see that bullshit.
Do you know how you know you've been bested? I feel
I
like we're
haven't been bested.
I feel like I'm a 40-year-old version right now. Do you know how you know you've been bested?
How? How do I know?
You know because you mentioned Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, I love Kathleen Kennedy. That's me. I
that's
love Kathleen Kennedy.
that's
You know me.
immediately when I know you're incorrect. You
I
try to
love her.
throw in that Kathleen Kennedy to get me
I,
off guard, like a little jab before you
I
set up the hook or something,
yeah, I'm trying to stick it to you, Mike, because I know that she fires you up, and then when
Oh
it's like
man.
I get you all fired up.
Oh man.
I know I'm gonna win. No way. Wampas are not smart. Nonsense. That's all I gotta say.
All
That's a
right.
bunch of
Well,
nonsense.
we have the man. Vlad should be on the fucking show. He should get an award for that. And the novel Dark Saber, boom,
The
just hit
novel
you with
Dark
the
Saber.
knowledge. He even gave you the friggin' author. Wow, he recognizes Luke. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? Let's go to the weekly question. I feel a lot better. The weekly question was, and everyone, what do we think of the new Ray?
She's
Any other
awesome.
comments, questions, or concerns? The people shall speak. Also, Mikey hasn't seen the new Star Wars series without ruining plot lines. Is it worth it or is it complete trash? I think we covered it. Mikey hasn't seen Skeleton Crew. It's Goonies mixed with Treasure Planet. Oh, okay. I like Goonies.
See, there you go. Everybody likes Goonies. Who doesn't like Goonies?
Yeah.
Communists, that's who. Are you a
Goonies,
communist, Mike?
Goonies made Baby Ruth's worth buying. Um,
Not Baby Ruths.
Woods was no question though. I'm surprised he didn't have a question. Flash usually got questions. Woods said, "Hey, watch Acolyte, but not Skeleton Crew?" Question mark. Ray looks to be excellent. I think SLKR and D Ray. Is that what we're calling her? D
D-Ray,
Ray.
Dark Ray.
Wow. That or she has the penis. Will be able to man most teams. I just hope I can climb every day with SOKR without using zombie and GBA. When do you think we get a new raid? Okay, well, he didn't say we were getting one, but I think we're going to get it soon because you got new characters coming out. And when a new GL comes out, you usually get a new raid. So just throwing that out there.
Good question. Well, let's see. It's usually well, it goes also on like a time kind of thing, right? Like they say about every 9 months or so. I thought was what they were saying. And how long have we had this current um, battle for Naboo raid? I guess it launched like last
Six?
spring, right? That's when
No.
Padme and Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon came out. So shortly after that. So I think if it launched in the late spring, early summer, that would put us, I guess, yeah, early March, maybe April for a new raid ish. And you're right, they love new content, so it would be maybe it would be a raid based on the Ahsoka series. We got a whole bunch of new tunes from Ahsoka, so and you haven't done shit with yours. You better get on that,
Oh,
Mike. You're gonna need all those zombie troopers and those Night Sisters and those fucking Balin Skull and everybody, Mike. You better get on it, buddy.
yes, mom. Um, um, El Deuterino said, looking forward to Ray. I think I'll be just short after this conquest story of my life. Otherwise, slow grinding for Glat. Who's Glat? Glat?
Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, Glat. Okay. It sounded like it reminded me of what's the movie? The fighting movie where his name's Glat with two T's.
Glad. I don't know.
The one with
Who's
Sean,
who
the
who?
one with Sean Paul Scott, where he's a hockey fighter. He's like a based on a
Oh,
story.
is that a goon?
Yeah, Goon. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
you should know that. You're the hockey guy. Come on,
I know.
Mike.
I should know that. I should know that. And that quote lines from the movie. That's where I got gay porn hard from, because the captain's like, we're gonna go gay porn hard." It's like gay porn hard. Um. Anyway, slow gliding for Glad. 11, 17, 11 out of 17 so far. Wishing I focused on Balon instead. Anyway, at least the R9 Ahsokas are over for that grind. At least that wasn't a pain in the ass. Skeleton Crew isn't half bad, actually. It was great seeing Steve Urkel playing a space pirate.
Steve
Maybe
Urkel was
as
a Jaleel White played a space
a,
pirate. I didn't even notice.
a parent. Maybe it's a side effect from that machine that turned him into Stefan so he could score with Laura. I actually remember that episode.
When he
Oh
was
my.
like super suave, I remember that
Yeah, he was
too.
all cool, trying to be cool. And Laura's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "What are you talking about, baby?" Because I remember when you saw that, you're like, "Whoa, like he really is good at that." Like, "Oh man, he's such a good actor." um,
I mean, he was. He really played Urkel up very well. And then when he was like, "Yeah, Mr. Cool."
yeah.
Let's see. He was Jaleel White. I'm looking at him up right now. He was
No
let's see.
Logan. Logan didn't reply. We must not be cool enough anymore for Logan's. Maybe Bones is still mad at me for my him and I went at it the other day. Did you see us on the during
Skeleton
that?
Crew, Gunter. Oh, wait, you and Bones are arguing?
Well, we were,
Friendly
quote
arguing.
unquote, like not like real life arguing,
Yeah, okay.
more like set it up for pay-per-view live war battle. I
Well, were you
told him,
guys where
oh,
on
his
their Discord
fucking
server or
Chiefs,
what?
his Chiefs are the biggest cheaters on the fucking planet.
Oh, Bills Chiefs. That's what you
Biggest
guys.
cheater on the fucking, you can't tell me that wasn't an
Uh,
incompletion. Any idiot who's watched at least a year of football would know the answer to that question. You can't tell me the Bills up by a fucking point with almost the end of the third quarter and they literally give them the ball and then they give them a face mask, put them in the red zone. Next thing they're up by 9 and the Bills still came back and tied it. And then the phantom flag. For anybody who was watching that game on television, you see the flag. It says flag in yellow with black letters, flag. And then you hear Tony Romo going, oh, looks like there's a flag on the field. Pause, or maybe there wasn't. You never actually see the flag, though. People live saw a flag. And then you want
Jim
to tell me,
Nance was the guy who said he thought he saw a flag, not Romo. It was Jim Nance.
oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, nerd. I appreciate it.
Well, maybe
Somebody
Dalton
said it.
Kincaid goes a pair of nuts and catches that pass. It was right in his hands.
Oh my God. Yeah, the 6'6", 260-pound guy who dove in midair like 6 feet
Hit him
and
in the
almost
hands.
caught the football
Hit him in
should
the
play him for
hands.
that.
Hit him in the hands. If it hits your hands, you better catch the fucking thing.
My God,
I
dude.
was a wide receiver back in the day, and that's what the coach said. If it hits you in your fucking hands, you better catch that fucking thing.
For anybody keeping stats, those 3 to 4 plays that changed the course of that game amounted to 13 total points. We were the only team in this playoffs this year who won the turnover battle, yet fucking lost. Okay?
Is
Just
that
saying.
true? Is that true?
Fuck off. It's true. It's
I'd want
true.
to do some research to see if
It's
that's true.
research right now, buddy. Research it.
I'm not going to research it, Michael.
Research it.
Michael, I'm not going to research it.
Fucking Bones. Me and you, Bones. Pick a day, pick a time, do your fucking
Yeah,
stats. Because you,
well.
sir, he's like, oh, here come the tears. And I'm like, oh, let's be nice when you get every single. As a matter of fact, there's a YouTube video I'm gonna play for him on this. And it's got so many stats on it that's gonna make him look so fucking bad. He ain't got the cojones to come on during one of his fucking live shows
Well,
and
I'm
go
no
head to head.
Chiefs lover, as you know, but they are playing for the Super Bowl, so it sounds like a lot of hating
And
going on. A
Saquon's
lot,
gonna run all up and
lot,
down his
lot of
ass.
haters,
Him
a
and
lot of
Hurts.
haters,
Saquon's gonna make it hurts is what's gonna happen.
a lot of sour grapes.
If they win that Super Bowl, I will never watch another fucking football game for the rest of my life. Ever.
Wow. I
There is
bet you.
no way that team beats the fucking
What
Eagles.
if
No
they beat him
fucking
by
way.
50? What if it's like
There's no
45
dude.
to
If they beat
nothing?
him by 50, then there's a reason why the NFL is solidly in the tax bracket of entertainment, is why. Okay.
The tax bracket of what?
If you look up if you look up sports, right?
Yeah.
Most of the major sports in this, all of the major sports in this country are taxed under the entertainment category, by the way. They're
Entertainment category. What are
entertainment
you talking
venues.
about?
I'm just saying, like these assholes are making this shit up as it goes. Like
Oh my God.
I don't even know how, dude. Come on, that incompletion that they call the reception of the 3 yard line. Like, come on, dude. Like you see
What?
the ball, it looks like a fucking pancake on the ground in the replay. You're gonna tell me that
No,
that's
I'm curious. Like, they're taxed as entertainment. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
that means that they put on a really good show, buddy. It's like watching
No,
a
but
movie.
like when you pay your income tax, there's no entertainment tax. What are you talking about?
I'm saying it's under the tax category of
There's
entertainment.
no tax category of entertainment. What are you talking
There
about? That's what I
is.
don't
There is a tax
understand.
category of entertainment. Look it up.
There's a
Or
federal tax category for entertainment.
I believe so. Yes.
All right. I'll have to
I
take your
mean,
word for it, Mike.
I,
I
I
don't
mean,
think there is. There's things
I would
like
think you would
income
know this.
tax, there's excise tax, there's tariffs, there's sales tax, there's inheritance tax. Never heard of entertainment tax. There's even like hotel taxes or stuff like that.
It's the category of the type of business, is what it is.
All right, Mike. I'll have to
Told this.
take your
I'm
word
being
for it,
told
buddy.
this. I'm being told this by a professional. It's in the category of the type of business.
Type of
So
business. They're in the
yeah,
entertainment business.
yeah.
I
To
mean,
have
they
a tax
entertain
ID,
people,
you have to
don't they?
declare what. Yeah, to have a tax ID, you have to declare what business you're in.
So they declared they're in the entertainment business.
Yes.
I mean,
So
was there
they're
a business?
entertaining. They're
Is
entertaining all
is there
the.
a business
There's
that would be
another rumor
more
going around.
suitable?
There's another rumor going around that the mafia owns the Chiefs, which is why they're winning so much.
Oh my God.
I'm bringing them all out. Let's go. Fuck it. I don't even care. I watched that game and I was like, there is no way that this guy's winning on the road. And now they want to start talking about how McDermott was this. But fuck you. McDermott was in that game. McDermott was winning that game. So anybody out there, and by the way, every Bills fan has got his back, but like just anyone, oh, any of these analysts who want to talk about Sean McDermott, fuck you. He was winning on the road at almost the fourth quarter, and they literally took the ball away from him. So F off. Like that's bullshit.
They keep
Don't be.
losing every year. Same
Oh, dude, what are
result.
you kidding me? And then all the analysts, no one say anything about the reception or the
Can't get
face
them over the
mask,
hump,
the
Mike. You
quote
just can't
unquote
do it.
face mask. Oh, okay, here we go. Now you're
Can't get
egging
them
me.
over the hump.
Yeah, you're egging me on. Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
maybe a little bit because I think it's
You
entertaining.
guys.
It's
You guys.
entertainment. We better pay our entertainment tax.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well. Well, maybe I'll go be an NFL analyst and
We
make a
might as
ton
well
of
pay some entertainment taxes. And maybe the mafia
money.
will jump in here and start rigging
Oh
our show.
man.
Is our show
I
rigged, Mike? I'm
I
curious.
highly doubt I'm even going to watch that Super Bowl. You
Oh
kidding
my
me?
God, are you kidding me? First of all, the AFC Championship game, I heard it was the most watched AFC Championship game ever. Something like 50 million plus people watched it. You, there's going to be 150 billion people who watch the Super Bowl. It's going to be ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, the Bills and the Chiefs are like, made for they're cooking with
It's
gas,
a,
man.
it's a, yeah, it's two of the best teams, a big rivalry, and the best team on the planet right now with the Chiefs. I hate to say it, but it's true. And
The best team on the planet. Oh my gosh.
who's better than
Have you seen the
honestly,
memes? Have you
honestly, who's better than the Chiefs? I hate to say it
the
because
Bills
Bones
were?
he gets all worked up because he's a Chiefs fan, but you got to call a spade, Mike, and the Chiefs are the best right
Me,
now.
Bones is a whoever's winning fan. Let's
Oh,
be honest.
I don't think that's true. Ooh,
Dude,
those
he's
are
always
fighting
got a
words.
team. He's got a favorite team every other fucking week. Are you kidding me?
Ooh, these are
Anyway,
fighting words. I'm Bones,
oh, I'm
Mike.
throwing it out there. I hope he
Poor
gets.
Bones.
I hope someone listens to this, kind of throws it his way. That Mike's
I'll
throwing
throw it
fucking
his way.
grenades over here.
I'll be like in the latest episode of Good Morning Korriban, Bones, you are
Hey,
trashed by one Mikey Blue Eyes. Just trashed. He can't,
fuck
he's not
him.
even here to defend himself, poor guy.
Good. That's how you start it. That's how you start it. You
It's
kick
a
the dirt around.
war.
You make a little
Are we
noise.
declaring war on three scoundrels, Mike?
Oh,
Are
I
you
already
making a
told him.
declaration of war here?
I
You've
already
heard it
told him.
here
I'm like, anytime
first.
you want, me and you, buddy, let's go. Get your stat book
Declaring
ready.
war.
Fucking
Oh,
nerd.
Michael.
Ugh.
You
Anyway,
dookie, buddy. All right, I think it's time to call it an evening. We've been at this for a little while now, and I think all has been said that needs to be said. We'll see the listeners in another 3 months, right, Mike?
I mean, I hope we have another episode before the 5 year anniversary.
I
That'd be
think we
nice.
will have one
Well, we got
probably
to next week because
sooner. We
Woodsy's
should
gonna have
do
to
one
come on. I'm gonna
after Ray
start
drops.
coordinating that. So
We should
Woodsy and
do
you
one
can
after
just
Ray. Did you invite him? Have you even reached out to him?
I mean, I was
I
like he
kind of
knows.
did. I mean, like,
I mean, in the
yeah.
general chat,
I
I
mean,
put it on there, and I think he said
I
something
didn't
about.
say those exact words, but
Okay, well, he responded in the general chat about, yeah, man, let's do it. Like, look, like I'll even look it up. Where is it at?
well, send him a message. Do it right, Mike. Do
Ah,
it right,
well,
buddy.
that's yeah. Okay.
All right. Till next time, Mike. Good
All right,
show tonight,
buddy.
pal.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Yep. Bye.